So I literally do not know how to start this video other than by saying that diabetes sucks. I've got my diet crayon juice, so let's talk about it. So as most of you guys know, I've been a type 1 diabetic for 16 years now, which is crazy, but the last year I have been in a complete diabetes burnout. I've always been like a super positive person when it comes to my diabetes, and I've never looked at it as like a negative thing, but I don't know. The last year I've just been like, I don't want to have it anymore. I don't want to deal with it. This sucks. And yeah, I don't know. I've also been so terrified of low blood sugar since like 2022. The craziest thing happened in 2022 where like I just became so petrified of it. I literally didn't leave my house, which is how I kind of became an influencer. I didn't leave my house. I didn't see anybody. I was so scared of my blood sugar all the time. And then 2023 rolled around and suddenly any anxiety that I had around my blood sugar was gone. I got into a new relationship that year because of it. I was outside with my friends. I was able to do all the things that I love and enjoy because I wasn't scared of my blood sugar anymore. Then 2024 rolls around and I can feel my anxiety start to kind of creep back. Like my fear of lows just kind of started to sneak up on me, if you will. And then 2025 rolls around and we are right back to where we were in 2022. Not nearly as bad, but still kind of bad. I'm also on a pump now, which is a lot of fun. Unfortunately in Canada, the Omnipod is not the Omnipod 5, it's the Omnipod Dash, which is not a closed loop, but I'm still on a pump. So I feel like that has definitely made it a bit better. But at the same time, I'm like, I just feel so burnt out all the time. Like, I'm tired, y'all. I'm freaking tired. Another thing that I want to touch on quickly is that it is completely, and I mean completely normal to experience diabetes burnout. Most diabetics do, or they eventually will. And it's just a common thing in the diabetes world to be burnt out, to be tired of always having to look at your blood sugar, always having to manage your blood sugar, always having to have insulin, always having to have sugar or carbs, always having to make all these decisions that most people don't have to make. It's just so crazy because with type 1 diabetes, such little situations can result in so many different decisions that you have to make. Like for example, if you're going to a grocery store, what's your blood sugar? How are you feeling? If you go low, do you have snacks on you? All these different things that we shouldn't have to think about, yet here we are having to think about them. And so if you're a type 1 diabetic going through diabetes burnout, I'm just letting you know that you are not the only one. I don't care if you've had type 1 diabetes for 6 months, 6 years, or 60 years. Everybody is going to be burnt out at one point or another, and burnouts can last anywhere from a day to months or even years. And so if you are a type 1 diabetic who's going through a burnout right now, I'm just letting you know that yeah, it sucks and it feels like the end of the world sometimes, but I promise you, you are not alone and there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I know right now that's not what you want to hear because you don't believe me, but we've been here before, babe. So many other diabetics have been here before. There's been people who've experienced burnout for years and years, and they come out the other side of it. And so yeah, I just wanted to get on here quickly and chat with you guys about this because it's a very real thing and I feel like it's not always addressed in the diabetes community. It's talked about, but not as often as I would like to see it being talked about. So yeah, here we are. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced diabetes burnout or if you are experiencing diabetes burnout. Because I am and I have been, so I'm ready for this to be over. Also, let me know any tips or tricks that you might have to get over diabetes burnout, but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.